Hi, I am Mita Naya and today is Friday and the date is 3rd December. Mm, And I will tell about my favorite person. Favorite person means I will tell about my parents. You can say I will tell about my parents. My mother and my father is my favorite person and I will tell about them. How they take care of me, how they stay beside me during my problems, etc. So I'm starting now. My favorite person, at first my favorite person is my mother. She is my best friend, you can say. She is my best friend. I share my everything with her. When I face any problem, then I also share my all problems with her, and she helps me a lot during my problem. He don't tell me the exact way for overcoming the problem. um, but when I fall in any problem, then I want to discuss with my mother about the problem. When I discuss with my mother about my problem, then I get clue easily, mm, by her words, that how I can overcome the problem. So it's really very easy. When I fall in any problem, then I like to discuss it with my mother. And then my mother also tell me lots of well things. Well, my mother gives me well advice. And so that's why I get well close from it, and I can overcome problem easily. It always happen with me. When I fall in any problem, mm, then I feel very upset. Then I get very upset. My mother can um, make me normal. I can feel better to talk with my mother. Otherwise, anybody cannot understand my problem, and anybody cannot give me peace, cannot tell me the way of problem. Mm, and so that's why I like to share my all things with her. And then and sometimes she also share lots of things with her. Sometimes when she get angry on anyone, or when she hurt by anyone's when she hurt by anyone's word, then she also tell it to me. Means when I share everything with my mother, then like that as well, my mother also share everything with me. mm, and she also tell her problems. She also tell everything, share everything with me. Sometimes I like to gossip with her. And then I really like to gossip with her. I get lots of things when I every time she gives me lots of well ideas, well advice. And then she also teach me how to respect everyone and how to behave with everyone, especially with elder elder person. And she is my first teacher. She is my first teacher in my life, who taught me everything. Bookish education, or otherwise natural knowledge, means simple knowledge. She also gave me lots of ideas, lots of education. And then my mother um, has lots of um, my mother has lots of um, desires. And I want to fulfill these types of desires. And my mother loved me a lot, and I also love her a lot. And she is protective also. She is very protective about me. When she means he cannot stay far from, means if when I do any bad work, then she scold me as well. When I do any good work, then she appreciate me also. um and she always encourage me for doing some new things, for doing some new things. And then she always support me, and she always try to do best for me, which is best, which is good for me. She always try to do. She never she does not want to compromise with my all desires. She always try to fulfill my all desires. And then uh, and uh, sometime I get everything from my mother without wanting. Means before wanting I get everything from her. She know what I need and when I need everything. So that's why sometime I don't need to want everything from her. She gives it to me, by herself. And especially, and she is very caring also about me, not just for me, she is caring for everyone. She want to take care of everyone of means she take care everyone of my family. And she is the mm, and she always want to do best for everyone. She like to feed every people, and she like to cook also. And my mother cooks very well, and I like to eat food by my mother's hand. And then she is really very well cooker. I like to eat it very much. There is some dishes which she cook very well. Like mutton, she cooks very well. And and and, uh, and homely food I like to eat. And she also has some she also have means which things she does not know how to cook, but still she try to do it. And 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 she does not want to tell that I cannot do it. She always, if you give recipe to her, suppose she don't know about the recipe, but still she will not give up. She will definitely try to cook this dish. Means my mother have lots of spirit. You can say my mother has lots of spirit. And sometimes I also get lots of spirit from her. She has lots of spirit. She has lots of patience also. mm, than me. Means I don't have so much patience, but my mother has lots of patience. He can tolerate also everything, but she can tolerate everything, but she cannot tolerate lie. mm, Means she does not like to tell lie. And then she even she does not like to listen lie from everyone. She always taught me to tell truth every time. And she but when she tell lie, then there is reason behind it. Means it will not bad for everyone, it will be good for everyone. Means there is some lie which is not bad for everyone. These types of lie she like to tell, but otherwise she does not like to tell lie. And she always when I was child, then she always told me to tell truth every time, to stay in honest way. Taught it from her. Lie is not so sorry true is not so easy, means to accept. But still she always tell me to do truth, to tell truth. And and when I was child, sometime when I did mischief, then I could not tell the truth to her, for scolding or for beating. um, but um, but when I told lie to her, and when she could understand that I'm telling lie, it's not true, then she scolded me lot. She beat me lot during this time. She always told me, um, but because she did not like to listen lie from me. So that's why I also don't like to tell lie to her. I always will try to tell truth to her. And if I tell lie for some for any reason to anyone, but I don't tell lie to my mother. Don't like to tell lie, because he believe me lot, he trust me lot. And so that's why I don't like to cheat with her. And um, and he, she's uh, mm, and and she also helped me during my exams. When I used to go to give exam, then I stayed very nervous during giving exam. mm, this time my mother gave me lots of courage. um, uh, she um she she always mm, told me how to give exam, how to stay calm. And she always support me during this time. During this time I really stayed very nervous. And this time my mother also give me lots of well advice, um, how to stay calm, how to stay normal. Because if I stay busy, means if I stay nervous, then I cannot give exam properly. So that's why she always try to um, calm me. And so she always tried to um, make me peace. So that's why she has a beautiful, means big role in my life. And um, and 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 she also very protective. When I face any problem, then she get nervous than me. When I face any big problem, then she get nervous than me. mm, and she get tensed more than me. Means sometimes I cannot understand that mm, whose problem it is, my or my mother. I sometimes I get nervous about my problem. I could sometime when I face any problem, my problem, during my problem, mm, my mother get tense a lot. And it looks that she is facing problem than me. Means it's not my problem, it's her problem. Mm, means um so during this time my mother also stayed more nervous. My mother also very careful also about me. She take care everything of me. mm, and she also keep notice on our wish, on our desires, on everything. mm, and and sometime she scold me, beat me little, but still she always keep notice on me. mm, Careful, she always stay careful. um and so that's why she is my favorite person in my life, first person. mm, and um, and I also respect her more. And I also love her more.